I robot, one man show is coming. Isaac Asimov. Catch that rabbit. The vacation was longer than 2 weeks that Mike Donovan had to admit. It had been 6 months with pay. He admitted that too, but that, as he explained precisely, was fortuitous. US robot had to get the bugs out of the multiple robot, and there are plenty of bugs. And there are already at least half a dozen bugs left for the field testing. So they waited and relaxed until the drawing board man and the slide rule boys had said, okay. And now he had four were out on the asteroid and it was not okay. He repeated that a dozen of times with a pace that had gone beaty. For the love of pity, Greg, get realistic. What the use adhering to the letter of the specification and watching the test go on pot? It's about time you get the red tape out of your pants and went to work. I'm only saying that Joe Gregory Foyle patiently, as one explaining electronics to an idiot child, that according to spec, those robots are equipped for asteroid mining without supervision. You are not supposed to watch them. All right, look, Roger. He lifted his hairy fingers and pointed. 1. The new robot passed every test in the home laboratories. 2. United States robots guaranteed they are passing the tests of actual performance on an asteroid. 3. The robots are not passing said test. 4. If they don't pass, United States robots lose 10 billion credit in cash and about 100 million in reputation. 5. If they don't pass, and we can't explain why they don't pass, it's just possible two good jobs may have been bid upon for farewell. Powell groaned heavily behind noticeably in sincere smile. The unwritten motto of United States robot and mechanic man corp was well known. No employee make the same mistake twice. He's fired the first time. Aloud he said, you are as lucid as Euclid with everything except the fact. You've watched the robot grow for 3 steps. You read it, and they did their work perfectly. You said so yourself. What else can you do? Find out what's wrong. That's what you can do. So they did work perfectly when I watched them. But on 3 different occasions when I didn't watch them, they didn't bring in any work. They didn't even come back on schedule. I had to go after them. And was anything wrong? Not a thing. Everything was perfect, smooth and perfect as the luminiferous ether. Only one little insignificant detail disturbed me. There was no war. Pavel scowled at the ceiling and pulled at his brown mustache. I'll tell you what, Mike. We've been stuck with pretty lousy jobs on our time, but this take the iridium asteroid. The whole business is complicated. Fast endurance. Look, the robot DV5 has 6 robots under it, and not just under it. They are part of it. I know that. Shut up, the Powell savagely. I know you know it, but I'm just describing the where of it. Those 6 subsidiaries are part of DV5, like your fingers are part of you, and it gives them their orders, neither your voice nor radio, but directly through positronic field. Now, the regent robotist back at United States robot they know what positronic field is or how it works. And neither do I, neither do you. The last agreed Donovan philosophically. I know. Then look at our position. If everything works fine, if everything goes wrong, they're out of our depths and there probably isn't a thing we can do, or anybody else. But the job belongs to us and not to anyone else, so you are on the spot, Mike. He blazed away the moment in silence. Then, all right, have we got him outside? Yes. Is everything normal now? Well, he hasn't got religious mania, and he isn't running around in a circle sporting Gilbert and Sullivan, so I suppose he's normal. Donovan passed out the door, shaking his head viciously. Powell reached for the handbook of robotics that weighted down on side of his desk on to a near found and opened it reverently, and he had once jumped out of the window of a burning house dressed only in shirt and handbook. In a pitch, he would have skipped the shot. The handbook was propped up before him when Robot DB5 entered, with Donovan kicking the door shut behind him. Howell said soberly, "Hi, Dave. How do you feel?" "Fine," said Robot. "Mind if I sit down?" He dragged up the specially reinforced chair that was his and pulled gently into it. Howell regarded Dave. Raymond liked to think of robots by their serial numbers. The Baptist never did approval. He was not over massive by any means, in spite of its construction as a thinking unit of an integrated 7-unit robot team. It was 7 feet tall, and a half ton of metal and electricity. A lot? Not. And that half ton have to be a mass of condensers, circuits, relays, and vacuum cells that can handle practically any psychological reaction known to human. And the positronic brain, which is 10 pounds of metal and a few quintillions of positrons, runs the whole show. Powell groped in his shirt pocket for a loose cigarette. "Dave," he said, "you are a good fellow. There's nothing politely or prime donation about you. You are a stable, rock-bottom mining robot, except that you are equipped to handle 6 subsidiaries in direct coordination. As far as I know, that has not introduced any unstable paths in your brain path map." The robot nodded. "That makes me feel swell. But what are you getting at, boss?" He was equipped with an excellent diagram, and the presence of overtones in the sound unit robbed him of much of that metallic flatness that marks the usual robot voice. "I'm going to tell you, with all that in your favor." "What's going wrong with your job? Constantly 2 days B shift." Dave hesitated. "As far as I know, nothing." "You didn't produce any ore." "I know." "Well then, Dave shows you have trouble." "I can't explain that, boss. It's been giving me a case of nervous, or it would if I read it. My subsidiaries worked smoothly. I know I did." He considered his photoelectronic eyes glowing intensely. "Then I don't remember." The day ended, and there was Mike, and there were the worker, mostly empty. Donovan broke in. "You didn't report as shift end those days, Dave. You know that?" "I know, but as to why," he shook his head slowly and ponderously. Powell had the queasy feeling that if the robot's face were capable of expression, it would be one of the pain and mortification. A robot, by its very nature, cannot bear to fail its function. Donovan dragged his chair up to Pavel's desk and leaned over. Amnesia, do you think? Can't say, but there's no use in trying to pin disease name on this. Human disorders apply to robots only to romantic analogies. There are no help to robotic engineering. He scratched his neck. I hate to put him through the elementary brain reaction test. It won't help his self-respect any. He looked at Dave sorrowfully and then at the field test online given in the handbook. He said, "See here, Dave. How about sitting through a test? It would be the wise thing to do." The robot rose. "If you say so, boss." There was pain in his voice.